Hi students, today we are learning about a nth term of an AP. So we have seen so far two terms, four terms or three more terms from the given AP like that. So now we are going to learn about nth term. So any number of term, n can be any number, even 100th term, 1000th term, 1 lakh term. So just forming in general. So first term we consider as an A, right? Previous class we can see. It will be, let me call it as A1 because first term, so we call it as a A1. Second term is A plus D. Let me call it as A2. Third term A plus 2D. So the third term, so let me call it as A3. The 3 is in the below the 3, below the A. And fourth term is A plus 3D, which is equal to A4. So if you see this pattern, if A1 is there, here plus 0D is there. 2 means 1D. 3, 2D. 4, 3D. You can see the difference is 1 less than the number of terms, right? The number of terms 4, the difference is multiple with a less than 1. If it's 4, it's a 4 minus 1. 3, it's a 3 minus 1. 2, 2 minus 1. 1, 1 minus 1, 0, 0 plus D. So from this, we can understand that the A plus n minus 1D is the nth term. For any number of the term n, if it is a sixth term, it will be 6 minus 1, 5D. Right? If it is a 10th term, A plus, for 10 minus 1 is a 9, 90. If it is the 100th term, A plus 99D. Right? So this is a general form to find a nth term, any number of term, 100th term or 1000th term. So just we can derive from this pattern. It is also just like a pattern, beautiful patterns. So nth term of AP is given by an is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. A is the number of terms, sorry, A is the first term, n is the number of terms, and D is the common difference. If we have these three details, we can find. If we have an what is the A and what is the D, if we need a 100th term of that AP or a 1000th term of that AP, we can just find using this. So an is also called general term of an AP. So already we saw A plus A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D is a general term, and this is also called as a general term. If an is the last term, which is sometimes also denoted by, if an is the last term, if it is given a finite number of an AP and it was present in the last, then we can consider it as a L. So that we will use in the following exercise. So now we'll go for the exercise 5.2. Find the blanks in the following table. So the first is A is given 7, D is given 3, N is given 8. We have to find a N. So N is the number of the term, that is the presented N here, that is A8. So what is the general form? So first problem, An is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D, right? So here the N is nothing but here given a 8. So A8 is equal to A is what? 7 plus N is what? 8. 8 minus 1 is 7 into D is a 3. Clear? So 7 plus 7 3 is a 21 and 7 plus 21 is 28. So A8 is 28. So given here N is a 8. So we are substituting 8 and we are fine. We go for the second problem. I just written the data here. You can check here the A is minus 18.9, D is 2.5, N we have to find, AN is 3.6. The same I have written the data here. So we have to find what is the AN. So general term is AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. So from this we have to find the N. The AN is given 3.6 and A is given negative 18.9 plus N minus 1 we have to find, and D is a 2.5. So just bring the minus 18.9 to this side, it will become an addition. So 3.6 plus 18.9 will become a 22.5, right? So 22.5 is equal to n minus 1 into 2.5. So n minus 1 into 2.5. If you bring a 2.5 this side, so 2.5 division. So 22.5 by 2.5. We can write 225 by 25 is 9 times, right? So 9. So 9 is equal to n minus 1. If you bring a minus 1 to this side, it will plus. So n is equal to 10, right? So nth term is equal to 10. Clear? Here next we go for the next problem. In the following AP, find the missing term in the boxes. So first problem is 2, and this box we have to find, and the 2x. So we already know this is the first term A1, this is a A2, and this is a A3. So A1 is nothing, just a is equal to 2. So A2 we have to find. What is A3? So a3 is 26, which we can represent as a plus 2d, right? A plus 3d means we can represent in terms of a plus 2d, a plus n minus 1d. Clear? So is it clear? So an we will represent as a plus n minus 1d. If it is a 3, it will become a 2, 3 minus 1. That's why I written a plus 2d. So if you substitute a here, we can find a d value from. Actually, it is an a plus 2d is equal to 26. We know what is the a. Substitute 2 here. So 2 plus 2d is equal to 26. So 2d is equal to, if you bring subtraction, 24, and d is equal to, if you divide, it will become a 12, right? So common difference is the 12. So this is the second term, right? So a2 is equal to a plus 1d. So a is just nothing at 12, 2, sorry, 2. So 2 plus d is the 12. So this is the 2 plus 12 is 14. So second term is 14. So here we go for the next problem. We have to fill these boxes. So this is the first term, a1, and this is a2, a3, a4, a5, and this is a a6. We know what is the a2 and a6. a2 can be represented in the a plus 1d, right? So a plus 1d is the 38. So a plus 1d is equal to 38. Clear? Can you understand? So a2 is known. So a2 is nothing by the general term a plus 1d is a 38. And what about sixth term, a plus 5d, right? If it's 6, we will represent 1 less than that, multiple with the d. So a plus 5d is equal to minus 22. With this two given data, we have to find these boxes. So with this, if we found what is the a and what is the d, it is easy to find rest of the things, right? Yes, this we can solve by any of the substitution method or elimination method, any of them. So let me choose with the elimination method. So a will cancel, right? So 1 and 2 we are going to minus. We don't need to multiply anything. A plus d is equal to 38. A plus 5d is equal to minus 22. So just by changing the sign, it will get subtract 1d minus 5d is minus 4d. So here 38 plus 22 is a 60. So it's a plus 60. So what is the difference? The minus will go here. Difference is equal to minus 4 will become division. 4 divided by 60 divided by 4 is a 50. So difference is a 15. If you substitute d here, we can find what is the a. Substitute d is equal to minus 15 in equation 1. So a minus 15 is equal to 38. If you bring this side, it will become a addition. So a is equal to 38 plus 15. So 38 plus 15 is a 15, 40, 48 and 53, right? So a is the 53. Now we can find what are the terms are missing. So first term a1. So a1 is nothing but a. a1 is equal to a, that is a 53. Then next term, third term. Third term we call it as a plus 2d. Third term we call it as a plus 2d. And a is a 53 plus d is a minus 15. So it's a minus 30, 23. Next a4 and a5 we have to find. So a4 will be represented as an a plus 3d, just nothing, 53 plus, so it's a 3d. 3 into d is a minus 15, right? 3 into minus 15 is a minus 45. And 53 minus 45 is 8. And next a5 is a plus 4d, which is equal to 53 plus 4 into d. 4 into 15 is just 60. So minus 60. And 53 minus 60, 60 is the greater, so negative 7. So missing terms are, the first term is, we can just fill here. We can just this fill column here. The a is a 53, comma, second term is given 38, comma, the third term is 23, fourth term is 8, and fifth term is minus 7, and the last term is given a minus 22. Here the next problem, which term of AP is 78? The term means the term will represent as a n. So we have to find what is the n in the given AP. From the given AP we can write what is the A is equal to 3, and common difference the given the AP, so difference will be the same. We can find 8 minus 3 is a 5. 8 minus 3 is equal to 5. So difference is a 5 is an 78. So which term? So at last term they given us a 78. So it is a an is equal to 78. So we have to say which term is a 78. So with the general formula, an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. An is a 78 is equal to a is a 3 plus n minus 1 into 5 is a d is a 5, right? If we bring it will be a subtraction, so it is a 75 is equal to n minus 1 into 5. If we divide 75 by 5, bring it division, so it's a 15 is equal to n minus 1. If it bring minus 1 here, it will become plus, so 16 is equal to n. So 78 is a 16th term. So therefore 78 is a 16th term. So we can find by choosing any number whether it is in this term or not, whatever, using this just general thing. Just first you notate what are the given properly, and just you substitute, you will get an answer simply. So here we go for the next problem. Check whether minus 150 is the term of AP. AP given is 11, 8, 5, 2. Whether this minus 150 will present in this sequence, in this progression or not. So if it is present here, it should be any of the term, right? It may be a 10th term or 100th term or 18th term. So let me choose, let me find what n it will present. Clear? So the given a is equal to 11 and d is equal to 8 minus 11, which is equal to minus 3. And they said check whether it is a term. So let me consider it as a one of the term present here, the an. Generally we consider as a an. Now you substitute and let me see. If we get an n value proper number, then it is a present. If it is not, it is not present. So general term an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. An is minus 150 is equal to a is 11 plus n minus 1 into d is a minus 3. So if we bring 11, it will be a subtraction. Minus 150 minus 11 is a minus 161 is equal to n minus 1 into minus 3. If you it will bring a division, the minus will get cancelled, plus. So 161 by 3 is equal to n minus 1. So if you bring n, then will become a plus. So 161 by 3 plus 1 is equal to n, and the cross multiples will become a 4. 3 ones are 3, so 3 plus 161, so 164 by 3 is equal to n. So this is not, we cannot say n is like in just first term, second term, third term, fourth term, it's like a whole number. And but here is given a n is a 164 by 3, which is not divisible, it's like in a fraction, it will be a decimal. We cannot find a 1.6th term, 1.5th term, 10.7th term. We have only the whole term. So it is not a term. So 1 minus 150 is not present in the given AP. So therefore n cannot be fraction. So minus 150 is not a term in given AP. Clear? Thank you.